Just a little. Let me just close it. Boy. Hold on, guys. I'll be right with you. All right, guys. How you guys doing? Got my specs. So that parlay that I hit off of, it was from that day that, if you look at those tickets, it was from the day that every all those rainouts, right? And I just thought I had lost, right? But I looked, they postponed them. They didn't suspend it or anything, so they just postponed it. So that means when they postponed it, they just voided it out. So I pretty much got lucky on that ticket because I don't know if those other teams would have won it. I put down, right, because it's baseball. But I think I got lucky. Uh, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. But my goal is to get it for you guys. You know what I mean? I need to help you guys get it so that we can become a stronger team. Yeah, man. That's how it's got to go down. Um, hold on, hold on. I am so slow. I am so slow. Yes, absolutely. I did eat it for the confidence because my confidence was in the toilet, and I know. Yes, absolutely. I did eat it for the confidence. Hey, shut up, dude. Yeah, because yes, I posted a whole lot of them. I know about a couple of them was shot after 2 hours. I got posted. I'm like, God damn it! How does that work, right? But That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But we're gonna get something. Hopefully, one of those ones that I posted today, the last one. I hope we can get it. I hope we can just get this one, so we can all have a party. Cause you know what? We all need it, man. Yeah. Thank you, Alan. How's everything going in your way, Alan? No, we can't lose them all. And one of the things it's never happened to me, but I'm waiting. It's gonna happen to me or somebody close. Maybe it's gonna be one of you guys. You know how get like 6 parlays, right? And then you have them all lined up, and then all of a sudden they all fall like dominoes, and you lose every last single parlay, like 6 or 8. Well, one of these days, one of you guys are gonna hit all 5. To hit all 6 would probably be kind of hard, but out of 6, maybe somebody might hit up the whole 6. But with doing that too, though, and see that's why I tell you guys, because I try to keep it like that when I do my parlays, so I can get. Uh huh. Yeah. No, no, no. It's gonna come your way. It's gonna come your way. It is gonna come your way. Yep. Hey man, it's like sometimes I guess keep positive, stay in a positive mindset. Um, I'm not a religious guy, man. Even though I put that, music, that's just from my experience as a child, like those type of holiness churches. But I'm not a religious type of person, right? But I believe in universal stuff, like the universe is all one. We're all connected. But I think that as long as we stay positive and keep positive things and positive people around us, it gets better. And meditation, and I don't know. You got to stay positive because, dude, I've been in a lot of negative experiences, and my grandmother would always say, "You know what? You gotta let it go because if you don't let it go, you'll never prosper." And I'm like, "Whatever. I didn't do anything." Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, we're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. One of you guys are gonna hit it big like that. So as anytime I get something, I'm gonna put it out there. Um, I went to ESPN for a reason because see with ESPN it limits you. So like with ESPN, if you take the Tigers on the spread, they're not gonna let you take it on the over, right? So I like they'll cap you. Like I was putting in all these legs, like I was doing on FanDuel, and then all of a sudden I'm looking. I'm like, what's my? I had like about 8 segments, and I put 20 on it, and it said like $76. I said either I'm on crack, or these son of a bitches is on crack. Come to find out, that's just how they roll. All right, let's get at it. Let's get at it. I tell you what, Alan, I get a lot of like, negative shit comes my way. I'll go to the gym and I burn it off and work it out off, right? But like you said, this is good for my confidence. It is, and it's good for my mental health as well. You know, I tell you what, during the '80s, mental health, nobody gave a shit about that. As a kid, I didn't even think about it, right? I did. Why did I cut the dreads off? Okay, so the first time I had dreads was maybe back, let's see, back in 20, I cut them out in 2013. No, 2012, I cut them out. And I just grew some back recently, just on the top. And I washed my hair with some like rosemary oil. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. And so I put some rosemary oil on my hair. I'm a typical dude. We don't All right. So yeah, I had put rosemary oil in it, and I didn't wash it out. And then I put it in again the next day, and I didn't wash it out. You, yeah, yeah. So and my dumb ass. Okay, okay, cool. I didn't even wash it out, right? And then the next thing you know, they start coming out, and I'm like, oh shit. And my daughter goes, Dad, did you rinse that rosemary oil out? I go, no. She said, yep. You just and I just like a big like gaping, kind of like not a hole, but just missing, and it was kind of. So I tried to cut it off. I'll leave it the next morning or whatever. Okay. So I didn't wash it out, so I had like a gape missing a whole bunch. So I tried to trim it up and everything, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I just said the hell with it, and I cut it off. It's only hair, right? And I just let it grow. I'll grow it back if it decides to grow back. I don't know. I mean, we get old, man. You got to eat the right stuff, and you're just gonna lose hair, period. But I'm not vain like that, so I cut them out. Yeah, if you don't wash it out, man, rosemary will. Uh, what is this? She's not coming. Oh, rosemary oil is strong, dude. If you don't, if you don't wash that out, man, you gotta watch. You can only leave it in there for like 20 minutes, right? My dumb ass left it in there, went to sleep, got up and went to work, and it's still in there. And I'm like, and I just lost it like that. I'm like, okay, right? Could have been something else. I could have stepped off a curb and got hit by a truck or something. You're in Florida, right? Yep. So in Florida back in the day, man, I had some cool kid that I was scouting. I forgot his name, man. And I think was he lived in like he was a well-to-do kid, right? He was well-to-do. I think he stayed in Fort Myers, and his dad was awesome. I think his dad was an attorney, but um, this guy was a tough son of a bitch, man. If you've seen the way the guy played football, you would think that he probably had it hard coming up because he was rough and tough and physical. Yeah, I know it's hot, man. I'm getting ready to move to Phoenix, and I don't even want to do that. But what are you gonna do? I'm not going back to Detroit. Yeah, Fort Myers. So the dude, I thought it was one of those kids that his daddy was paying for everything to get him. Nah, man, this kid was nasty. He was nasty. There's another kid that was nasty because every now and again you'll run into some of these rich kids, and don't let the smooth taste fool you. They will knock you the fuck out. So Snoop Dogg's son that I did, and you can go on here and look at somewhere. I think it's with the Blue City Ballers. It's got two YouTubes, but if you go in there, you'll see when I was in. Was it? Uh, was somewhere in what is it? Diamond Bar, right? Diamond Bar. You'll just say Diamond Bar, whatever. City Ballers. And Snoop Dogg's son was there, so I would go a whole lot just to scout and to do videos and stuff like that, and come back and take it to some of the coaches back east. Well, this dude was nasty, man. Snoop Dogg's son would he would do stuff like when he tackle a guy, he would mush his face or whatever. I mean, he was a tough son of a bitch. I mean, he wasn't no punk. And so I'm like, I like that kid, man. I don't. With Snoop Dogg's son, his son was very talented. My personal opinion, when they switched him from, because he was playing D end, defensive end, and sometimes a linebacker. He played the linebacker spot, so he was really aggressive and nasty. Well, some coach, I guess, thought that it would be better off. Yeah, some coach thought that he would be better off being a receiver. Everybody can't be a receiver. You know what? Uh, you know what? I didn't. Actually, I didn't. And I you go if you can go back, you can see it. when I did an interview with his son and there was another kid. You can go back. It's the blue City Baller logo, right? And you can go back and you can look at the interview. I did interviews and all of that, but like Snoop would make it happen for me, right? I would call the kid, and the kid would call me or text me, and then I say, okay, well, let your dad know, blah blah blah, and dad would set it up where I would go to the school or whatever, and then he's got his big guys out front. But Snoop was like, he was cool, man, but he didn't hang out and he didn't mingle with like just the common folk. I mean, and I get that because you worth so much money. He don't know me like that. I could have, but no, Snoop was cool. He was really cool, but I didn't deal with him. I went through his peeps. Yeah. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you. Man, we did a lot of games, man. I mean, a lot of. We went to. I didn't have any ones from Florida. I think when I went to Florida, I think that's when I got rid of my desktop or my what was that, a HP, I think. And by the way, HP is trash. But I got rid of it because a Trojan virus. But for the most part, man, let's see. The bottom line is Florida and Texas is at the top for football. I went to Dallas game in Kincaid Stadium once, and then it was like 9 o'clock at night, and it was 110 degrees. I'm like, what is this? mm. I'll tell you two more things, and I'm gonna get at it. Well, now like I would go to Memphis too, right? So when you deal with the South, and that's like Florida too, and you go to high school football games, well, it's a show because you can smell the barbecue when you're coming in. Uh huh. So you come in to a high school football game in Florida, Memphis, and all that. You're gonna smell the barbecue, even Atlanta. You'll smell the barbecue, all the food cooking, right? The fish, and then you got the cheerleaders. They going at it and dancing in the bands, and then you got the guys on the field. So it's like multi packed with people, and it's just a lot of action going on. Same thing with Florida. Same actually, if you in with South Central is like that as well. Like with Crenshaw, because I went over to Crenshaw and was hanging out there. I forgot the kid's name. The one that used to run real fast, and he was with the Chiefs. You probably know him. I forgot. DeAnthony Thomas. Remember him? But now, when you go to Michigan football, it's cold. There's you don't there's no food, man. You can get some hot chocolate or some coffee, right, or some chips. They might have a hot dog or two, but it ain't like that. The cheerleaders are stay in the stands. They cold as hell. I mean, because they trying to keep warm, and nobody there. And the game will be jam packed. All they care about is football. That's it. And them guys laying each other out. And I mean, it's just like hardcore. It's cold. Guys laying guys out, and the crowd is enjoying themselves. But they don't have that other stuff to go along with it. Like football in Detroit, they just trying to knock your head off. And some of them don't even care if they go to the next level, but they gonna get your ass, get you. That's how they roll. But no, they some good kids. Who's another guy? Let's see. Michigan State. I forgot. With the Buccaneers, Will Golston. You know who Will Golston is, right? Will Golston is a good guy. Will Golston is a really good guy, and he's still in the league. And I think this is like his 12th season, maybe 13th. But Will Golston was a good kid, man. He everything that he's got now, it all paid off for him. Yeah, he kind of, he did good. I'm so proud of the dude, man. He kicking ass. All right, let's get at it. But I tell you what, man. He plays with the Buccaneers. He's a defensive end. He plays with the Bucks, man. He didn't move. He didn't been down there for I think like 12 or 13 seasons, man, or something like that. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna pull it up and see. Man, this dude's been there for a while. Hold on. Where are ya? I've seen some amazing stuff. I saw a kid. Jaru Campbell was his name, and before he got into some trouble. But this dude came in as a freshman because the team got hurt. Their quarterback got hurt, and this is like the top teams in high school, A class or whatever you want to call it. It's like the top. Dude came in as a freshman. You know he guided them all the way to to Ford Field and won the state title 2 times. But with all of that exposure and all of that, for a young kid, they've got to get that. They have to have the right toolage or be under the right toolage. But like, I talked to him recently, and I just told him, I said, dude, it just wasn't in your cards for you to play football. That's just how that is. And I just told him, don't feel bad. It's just what it's not what you did. You could have been an angel, but it wasn't. It wasn't in it for you to be a football player. I don't know. That's just how I see stuff. Okay, let's see. Will Golston, Ryan, that's my boy. All right, so let's see. Come on. Okay, so let's go to height. I hate when they. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Holy crap, dude! Started in 2000. He came into the league in 2013. We'll just go from there. And what is this? 25. So what's that? What 2 years? I mean 12. Wait. If he came in 13 and it's what 25 now, so we're looking at what 15 years or something like that. Ooh, excuse me. Oh man, that's what was it 2000? Yeah, it was 2013. My guy, he's been in the league 12 years, man. Yeah. I don't know Antonio, man. I don't. The only one that I know is Carl, and then my buddy Dre that calls in, and he's gonna be doing like the NFL stuff because he's better at it than I am. And then I got another cat that's gonna be coming in there too. Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's 12 years. We're just talking about you. If you're down there in Florida, you know Will Ghostin, don't you? I mean, that dude. You want to talk about a feel good story? It's him, man. He was never a bad kid. He was never a bad kid. But did he have go through like some problems? Yeah, but he pulled out of it, man. He didn't go to jail or anything like that. Sometimes you can just have a hard time. I hope you've been hitting Antonio. Erica came in here the other day and straightened us out, and then she left. She'll probably come back to straighten us out again. And I think she was right on that game that she said over with. She said it was going to go over, but all right. Let's do this shit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. I hope you are looking good for the day because we gotta get winnings up in here, man. We just gotta get that. We gotta get it, man. So what is this? Today's the 20th. So we're gonna go to the 21st. All right, and then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna look at ESPN really quick and see what these clowns are doing. Let me see. Hold on. Tigers rain. Is it still raining? And I think When the Tigers got rained out that day, I think that saved my ass. They just suspended that son of a bitch, and I was like, hell yeah, fuck you, Jack. Let's see where. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. It's just something about the Rays, man. I can't never get it right with them dudes. But I picked them in one game. I picked the Rays to win tonight. Yeah, that's one of my parlays. And matter of fact, I don't know if I picked the Tigers maybe once, but I definitely took the. I take the under. I can't remember. I have to pull it up, but yeah, I'm at it, man. I'm studying. I'm at it. I'm at it. I had St. Louis, but my dumb ass changed it to Cincinnati on one. I hope on the other one that I didn't. I tell you, man, I get a lot. God damn it. Philadelphia and the Mets 0-0. I took the under on that one, I think. Yeah, I think I took the under on that. God damn it, man. It's at 4. It's in the fourth inning, 0-0. Not yet, but it's damn near close. I mean, did y'all see that with let's see. Oh shit, yep. I hate that, man. You ever had a pitcher and you put down, like, let's say you put down 3 strikeouts and it's in the 7th inning, and you know they're getting ready to snatch this fucker, and then they finally do, and you go, you son of a bitch. Or you think you winning and you go to a game and look, and you're like, how did I lose so quick? Why don't I have anything left? And you look and see that this dude got pulled in the first or the second inning. So, yeah. Texas 4, Pittsburgh 2. Baltimore 2, New York 3. It's in the bottom of the third. Yankees have them on first and second. 2 outs. Detroit and Tampa. Tampa 1, Detroit 0. But the Tigers got 1 man on first base and 1 out. Chicago's beating the crap out of Toronto. 7-0 in the 4th inning. Miami 4, Atlanta 1. And then we have New York and Philly deadlocked at 0. St. Louis 1, Cincinnati 0. Milwaukee and Minnesota. Low key, man, that game was going under. I think I picked the under on one of it. They got the young cat that's going for Milwaukee. His stats look good, but you know how that could turn out, right? But I think I put that down for the under on that one too, and get some of that good money. Seattle and Chicago. I had Chicago. That's who fucked me up today. Chicago Cubs. You see what I mean about Seattle? These dudes will go out here and they'll just get their ass handed to them. And then as soon as you go to bet against these guys and they playing a good team and they on the road, talking about Seattle, then they win. Get out of here, man. I'm telling you, this is how it works. The universe or God or whatever's and his angels, they standing around watching us bet, right? And then they goes, well, let's do this one, God. And God goes, wait, let's let these son of a bitches, let them pick the team first. And then we go, okay, we're going to take team B. And then he goes, sucker. Okay, guys, we loaded up over here. And you like, because it just seemed like that. It just seemed like whatever I pick, the opposite happens. Get the fuck out of here. Like, shit ain't, like you'll see stuff and you be like, and it's hard to not take it personal, but the tripped out part is you taking it personal, but who you taking it personal with? Nobody did well, the teams. All right, let's get at this shit. So Boston and San Francisco's later on, LA Dodgers and Washington later on. Mackenzie Gore will be starting in that one. So I think I've got Mackenzie Gore to throw, I think over 4.5 or either 5.5. I didn't even pick a winner in that game. The Cleveland and A's game, I don't know if I picked that one or not. I picked San Diego over Kansas City. All right, let's get at this. Yeah, we're gonna hit. Somebody's gonna get something good today. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, let's do it. Wow, you got some good things going on, huh? Yep, that is how you become good. Cause I tell you what, my first year I took a pounding, man. I ain't, this was a long time ago. I took a pounding, and then you just get better. You just learn. You just you have to look at it from a different perspective. Like my buddy, because he's good at NFL, and he picked a game once, and they won, and he goes, "Well, that's easy," and I go, "No, it's easy for you because you're not gambling." And he goes, "Oh, I get it." I said, "Because we overthink. You come in it with a straight head, and you know it, you know the facts, you know everything, and we do the same thing. But the one thing we don't have in common is we overthink shit, and we thinking somebody out to get us, like Vegas, and then we want to try to, but nah. Well, I know that's me, so." I think the only time. So here's my pet peeve with the NFL. You just gotta watch them dudes, man. It's just like, I don't know, man. Remember them old games like Nintendo and Atari and all of that? And remember you be playing it and then it glitch and you beating the game. Like Mike Tyson, you beating the shit out the game. And then all of a sudden it glitch and you lose or get a lucky knockout or something like that. And then the first thing we would say, right, is, man, this goddamn game is cheating. I swear to God, I don't. I mean, I like the NFL, but I don't like them, man, because some of them times it's like the goddamn game is fixed, man. I don't know. Shit. Let's think about it, especially you, Antonio. Remember back in the day, let's say the 80s and the 90s. Well, they had upsets, but it ain't like it is. It's like it's a lot of parody now, but you don't see stuff like how you saw back now. Like if they took us back to the 80s without us knowing what the results of the game was, I think we would do better in the NFL, right? But now you got a lot of shit involved, and what I don't like is the NFL. It's against their policy or against the teams or whatever that you cannot bet on your you cannot gamble in the city limits. I don't think they can bet anywhere, right? Sports gambling. But you telling these guys that they can't bet, but yet you endorse and have commercials. Was it FanDuel or DraftKings? One of them, I think it's FanDuel they endorse and they advertise with them. I'm like, what the fuck? How you gonna tell these guys what they can't do, but you getting that money? Yeah, I don't have time for that. I think the NFL be doing too much. All right, let's get at it. All right. First game tomorrow. Detroit and Tampa. Sawyer Glipson Long versus Ryan Pito or Pepito or whatever. I can't pronounce that. But for the Rays, Sawyer 0-0, ERA 3.9, 10 strikeouts. Ryan Pulpit, is that how you do it? Let me see. Hold on. You know what? For the Rays. PPO. PPO. So I'm gonna get it. I hate to say this, man, but the Tigers they better hope they win tonight, because I don't think they're gonna win tomorrow. I don't know this Sawyer Glipson Long. Yes, it is. It is. It really is. So, Antonio, I take it you hit them soccer games up, right? Because I get them soccer games. But one thing that I realized, man, A lot of them soccer games when you can watch it live, is guys in Vegas sitting at a table playing each other on a video game. But I don't care if they win. I'll pick them. Oh, I kill them on those live games. I get them. It's easier. You don't get that much money, but if you add up enough, I mean, you can. I mean, if you just put your mind to it and sit down, because like there was a lady that I used to work with, and she goes, oh yeah, you should do stocks or whatever. And I looked at her. I'm like, well, how you know that I didn't? And she goes, well, it's a lot better. I say, well, what's a lot better? I mean, the one thing about sports betting, you can see a profit overnight of a lot of money. You're not going to get that dealing with stocks, not unless if you're involved in those insider trading. Well, Antonio, here's my thing with the soccer, and you can try it. You just go when you go on with the live games. If it's in the second half and one of the teams are leading 2-0, take it. Cause soccer, man, they up and down that long ass wide field, and they down two. It's gonna be hard for them to catch up. But if they're down by one, don't take it because the other team can still score. So okay, yeah, I get you. I only do the soccer, man, when I get pissed and I'm trying to get some money. You know what? One time I lost. Man, it was a while back. I think I had like 80 cents left, and that was it. Washington going to the locker room. All right, Carl is on location. He's at a WNBA game. I like what's that chick's name? The guy. You know they out there fooling in the WNBA, man. They need to stop that. Down they gotta. All right, guys. I'm not. How can I say this? Yeah, I don't either. I don't know anything about soccer. I just know that you can make quick money off of it, but it's got to be in the second quarter. I mean, the second half, and the team needs to be up by two, and you pick them, and that's quick money. Um, yeah, I don't either. I don't know. I just know that you can make quick money off of it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get at this game. No, I was getting ready to say I like. We can. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. Oh, you talking about like base hits? Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, so let me go here in this other screen and pull it up. If we're gonna look at hits, then let me pull this up. Yeah, that's good. No, you know what sound like. Yeah, you know what sound like. What's that lady's name that's with the fever? But they got to get a handle on that, man. And look, guys, or anybody that's listening, I'm not chauvinistic, not at all. But they being really catty, right? Because it's like everybody hitting her, man. They like taking shots at her, and they jealous, dude. They got that petty stuff going on. I mean, somebody need to step in there and say, "Hey, man, knock it off." But I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm not people. Somebody gonna say I'm chauvinistic, which I'm not. But I'm just saying, they real petty with that shit, man. Play. This Tampa game versus Detroit tomorrow, I don't like that game, but I'm willing to take Tampa on the run line on this one. Not or plus the points. Because wait, but because Tampa may be favored in this one. Hold on. Yeah, they was saying, "Oh, it's this and that." She says, "My husband does day trading. He's at the computer all day." And I said, "How much money does he make?" I said, "If I sat down at my computer all day, I guarantee you, and I'm doing sports gambling, I guarantee you, I'll beat his ass. When he gets finished, he probably might have some government cheese and food stamps." All right, let's get this shit right here, man. All right, let's do it. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I can see Detroit having a hard time with Tampa. But when we bet on Tampa, like any other time they playing somebody else, I don't know what. Well, see, hold on. Okay, yeah, Detroit, Tampa's favored tomorrow, and I'll take I'll take the tie. I'll take Tampa on the money line. And the only reason I won't take them on the spread is because the Tigers got those bats. All right, so don't know. Let me pull up this other one. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna look at some hits. Let's look at now. So we're gonna do some hits. Tampa should be a good game. Or let me see. Huh? Okay, no, fine. Yeah, because you're onto something. With a guy with a low with a high ERA is this Sawyer kid. You got to know that they're gonna touch him up a bit, right? So let me see the league leaders in hits. So right now, Aaron Judge is our leading guy. So I'll keep this on the side right here. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, back to baseball. So tomorrow, yeah, I'll take Tampa on the money line. Zach Effen, Ethan, 6-3, 4.8 ERA, 38 strikeouts. That's 50. Yeah, 38 strikeouts. He's taking on Clark Mitchell, 3-3, 3.16 and 6 strikeouts. I'm going to take the Yankees on the run line. I think the Yankees solved that problem with Baltimore. Uh, so we've got Zach Eflin, right? Zach Eflin gives up a lot of hits. Like he gave up 12 against Tampa, he gave up 5 against Detroit, and he gave up 8 against Seattle. So I would say, yeah, take Judge because Judge is getting hits. Well, see, he leads the league in the batting average too. Let me see. Um, huh? Well, no, no, no. I mean, what did you say? What do you see? No, I mean that's you. I'm not though. They're gonna have problems with that. Trust me on that. But it's all good. I mean, a lot of times I've been wrong, so you never know. Tampa has the better pitcher for tomorrow, but I'm checking something out. Well, but I thought you said Tampa had the better pitching, which they do, right? I don't like Tampa, man. I don't. I don't. They like one of those teams that I just can't get with this year. Last year they did me good. This year it's like you don't know. All right, so come on, man. Judge, we'll go with Judge, man, to get a hit tomorrow, Antonio, if that's what you're looking for. Because Aaron Judge leads the league in batting average. He leads the league in hits. Let me see, hold on. He's number 2 in home runs. Yeah, runs batted in. He's where? I don't know. He's somewhere in here. Yep, he's number 5. You take Judge to get a hit. I used to do that a lot last year. I used to lose too, man. I don't like to do those hits. All right, so let's get back at this. The Brewers, Jose Quintana, he's 4-2. ERA 3.35 with 35 strikeouts versus the Twins, Simon Woods Richardson. And clearly the matchup favors the Brewers. I don't like that guy Richardson. Let's look at his record. He's got a 5-point ERA. Last 3 games against Houston, 1 hit. He allowed 1 hit, no runs, 4 strikeouts, 5 innings. So he did 4 against Texas. He gave up 8 hits, and he gave up 6 runs. Game before that, at Baltimore, he allowed 6 hits, 4 innings, and 6 runs. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Brewers in this one. I like Jose Quintana. We're at the Cincinnati Reds versus the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know who the Reds are going to have. They're going to have Sonny Gray on the mound for St. Louis. Sonny Gray has been having it hard, man. Well, I thought he lost 2 in a row, but he didn't. He just lost against Milwaukee on the 12th. I just got that one confused. But he went 4 innings and he gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, 6 runs, and 4 strikeouts. He did good against the Dodgers and Texas, going 6 innings against the Dodgers and allowing 8 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts. And against Texas, he got a decision in that one. He's 1-0, 7 innings, allowing 4 hits, and walked 1 batter. Holy Jesus, he struck out 10. This guy is kind of Mr. I like Sonny Gray, right? But I don't know. It was this last game he got me on, and I think it was another one. But I'll take St. Louis. But we probably need to wait just in case, because you never know, right? Who is this? You never know. The Twins could bring Jesus Christ in the pitch, so we got to be careful. The money line, well, I would take him on the money line. I would take the spread. I mean, your choice, because your man Richardson is giving up a lot, right? His ERA is 5.3, and then again, if we look at his last 3 games, he's steady with the strikeouts in 4, but like against Houston, he only went 5, and he gave up 1 hit and struck out 4. So I'm assuming maybe he was in a middle relief kind of thing. And then if you look at the game against Texas, right, he went 4 innings, gave up 8 hits. Needless to say, he surrendered 6 runs. Baltimore, 8 hits, and he surrendered 6 runs. So, I mean, you want to take him on the money line? Do it. You want to take it on the... you might get a better price, but I don't... Let me see. Hold on. All right, hold on. You'll get a better price if you take him on the money line. You're right. Yeah. We take Jose Quintana on the money line. You get a better price with that. Well, I would. I mean, no, I'm sorry. What is this? That's the over. They don't have the spread on. They don't have the spread. So if you take the Brewers on the money line, let's say $10 you place, and you got another team in there, it goes from $29, right? But if you take the over, the over gives you a better, or the under or an over, that gives you 25, right? I mean, I would go money line with Jose Quintero. I wonder why they don't have it up. Whatever. All right, let's go. Um, yeah, Brewers in that one definitely. Cincinnati and St. Louis. I don't know who they're going to feature in Cincinnati, but I'll take St. Louis and I'll take Sonny Gray. And you guys might notice a change in me if I'm not talking about pitcher props, because I'm kind of burnt out on pitcher props, man. I'm trying to go like, because if you notice on one of those tickets that I had to, what I hit on, I didn't have any player props, period. Because I'm trying to zone back in, and I don't. Yeah, I'll be back though with my player props. Um, but when I hit that big jackpot, man, I had a whole bunch of player props in there. Let me see, hold on. Uh, no, right? No, I get you. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I mean, you never know, but I definitely would. Well, let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know, man. You could probably get the. What do you say, the under or the over on this one? Which one you don't like? Yeah. Okay. So which one you say you don't like? You don't like the under, the over, in that one. I don't know, man. You could get you. This game could go over, right? Because these guys giving it up, man. Even Sonny Gray. I mean, it could easily go over. I'm looking at that, but yeah, I don't. I mean, who's better than Gray? Quintana? Is that who's playing? Yeah, Quintana. Uh, you think so? Let me see. No, Quintana is good. Let's see. Come on, you son of a bitch. Move. Uh-huh. Yeah, he had the better pitcher than Quintana, right? I'm thinking, I'm thinking about Sonny Gray, man. I'm all confused. So we were talking about uh, Milwaukee and the Twins, right? Or we talking about the Reds? I think you're talking about the Reds in St. Louis, right? And we're talking about the Reds in St. Louis. Yeah, we're talking about St. Louis. No, I get you. I was just looking at the wrong guy. But who do you think is going to start? And I don't. Yeah, you're right. No, I don't see a over in this one. I was confused with the other game. I was looking up at. I didn't know we had. Yeah, no, I was looking at the wrong game. I was looking at Quintana and Simon. mm. Cincinnati is deep in pitching, and Sonny Gray might have a workout. But you know that game can easily go under. Because if they put Singer out there or another guy, because like you said, they got good pitching, that game can easily go under. But you're right, the over, hell no. All right, Mariners versus the Cubbies. Emerson Hancock, 3-2, ERA 4.48. Cade Horton, 3-1, ERA 3.47 ERA with 29 strikeouts. So even Stephen Game, baby, and yesterday, today they're giving it to him. So will I bet this game? Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. Hold on, let's see what I can see and what I can get out of it. Fuckface go. I mean, Chad Horton goes at least how many innings? 5 innings, right? 3 hits he gave up the other day. 7 he gave up. 5 he gave up the game after that. All right. He gave up 4 runs against Detroit. Uh-huh. I'll go with Seattle in this one, man. Seattle's got the better pitching. I'll definitely go with Seattle on this one if I had to, but am I going to bet or rush to bet for it? Because it could go easily the other way. But Emerson Hancock, and I think he has a lower ERA. Let's look. No, oh boy. Cat Horton has the better ERA. I don't know, man. These jokers look 50-50 to me. You know what? I'll take the Cubbies on the money line. But I'm not. I don't. Yeah, I'll take the Cubbies on the money line on that one. All right, White Sox and Toronto. What's happening now? The White Sox is surging. They beating the crap out of somebody, right? But will they do that again tomorrow? You don't know. You never know. See who's pitching. Jose Barros, 78 strikeouts. And who is this? He's 2-3 ERA. Yeah, 3.81. And then Aaron Sival, he's 1-3, 4.67 and 23 strikeouts. He had a great year last year. He wasn't bad. And I think didn't he play with Milwaukee? But he wasn't bad last year. But right now the Blue Jays is no, they're getting their ass kicked right now. Hey buddies. Let's see. No, I roll with the Blue Jays on that one. I'm rolling with the Blue Jays. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, he is up now. So with this White Sox Toronto game, I'm gonna go with the Blue Jays, right? I didn't understand why the Blue Jays is getting torched today, but you never know. Oh, okay. Um, I think I did pick that game. I'm not sure. Uh, I'm not really sure. Did I pick it? I'm thinking White Sox are ranked in. Yeah. Come on, man. Fuck. Sorry, hold on. Come on. All right, where do we go? Come on. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think they should be. I was taking the Blue Jays on that. I was shocked that they was taking it on the chin today, but I'll take them tomorrow on a straight money line. Let me see. Hold on. I'll take him on a straight money line. I will. I'm gonna give him some respect. Boston versus San Francisco. Brian Bello, 3-1 ERA, 3.49, 45 strikeouts against Landon Root for San Francisco. Landon Root is 4-5, ERA 3.99, ERA 63 strikeouts. Guys, I am gonna go with the Boston Red Sox in this one. And I would take the Boston Red Sox on the run line. But let's see. Who's favorite? Okay, so the Giants is favorite. I'll take that. Hell, I mean, no, I'm not gonna get greedy. I'll take the points. I'll take Boston plus the points. Yep. All right, Texas Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mitch Keller versus, is that Rocker? Where'd you go, fucker? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the Texas Rangers on the run line. So was it Kilmar Rocker, 2-4, ERA 7.31, 27 strikeouts. Mitch Keller is 1-9, but I think that's very deceptive because he's better than what that shows. And he's got a 4.08 ERA and 68 strikeouts. Don't know. But I'll definitely roll with the Rangers. I was bitching about the Pirates the other day because I just found out that they let go of that coach, right? And I was blasting them because I was like, "Now you knew you guys were going. You knew a long time ago you were going to play the Tigers, and go ahead and put Scrubble on in the game." You don't like either one of them, huh? I like them guys. Hey, do you remember? You remember Mike Norris for the A's back in the day? Billy Ball on the. He lost that year, man. I couldn't believe it. He lost to Steve Stone. And don't get me wrong, Steve Stone was good, but he didn't have strikeouts like Mike Norris. If you look at Mike Norris, well, not strikeouts but wins. If we look at Mike Norris that year, Mike Norris was good. I think it was like 1981, I think, or two. All right. Okay, where are we at? So yeah, it's safe to say I'm gonna take the Texas Rangers on the money on the run line. Let me go add that in there too for sure. I like that one. Fuck you, Jack. All right. This next one is gonna be easy. Where did it go? Okay. The Marlins, Grant Home, and the Braves will be in Miami. Grant Home's 3-6, ERA 3.97, 92 strikeouts. I don't care. Mr. Perez, Erie Perez, 0-1, ERA 6.43. I still don't care. 6 strikeouts. I like this kid. He was one of the kids that I was watching, right? And I was looking at his strikeouts and I laughed and I'm like, who's gonna take this guy to get strikeouts? Man, this Joker had 3 strikeouts before the third inning. And I'm looking and I'm like, what the but yeah. I like that game. I'm gonna take the Marlins, dude. You know what? I'm very arrogant. I'm gonna take the mm, oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let me try something. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Well, you okay? Well, they give it to me on this one. If you take, because I was seeing that they were gonna get a better, you get a better price. Now, if you take the over straight up, you get money, but it's not as good as if you took the. You get. Let's see, hold on. Mhm. You get more on the money line, right? But if you also add the over along with the money line on that game, you're looking at $886.81. And you know what, Antonio? Thank you, because that you haven't sent on that one. Taking the over in the Atlanta, Carl, I know you pissed. I would take the Atlanta Braves over, right, and then the Miami Marlins on the money line. And a lot of times the reason I'm losing, man, is because sometimes I'm chasing that dollar, right? Like sometimes I know that some teams are not going to win, but it's baseball and you never know. So I'm pushing it, right? But I like that. You've done it again. Kansas City Royals versus the San Diego Padres. Dylan Cease, he sucks. Uh, Noah Cameron. Let's look. No, the Padres should. Oh wait. All right. Oh boy is 2-2, 1.91 ERA with 32 strikeouts. Let's see what's going on here. So last week he went 5 innings. He gave up 4 hits, walked one batter, got 7 strikeouts. And then against the Yankees the week afterwards, he took the loss, but he went 5 innings, right? But he gave up 7 hits and 6 runs, one walked, 6 strikeouts. Against St. Louis, he didn't get a decision, but he went 6, and he only gave up 2 hits and only walked 2 people and struck out 3. Yeah, I ain't so fast now to pull the trigger on this dude. Um, but Dylan Cease is, I think, the ace here. But let me see what's going on with this dude. Dylan Cease gave up against the Dodgers. He went 5, gave up 8 hits. He went in the game before that with the Dodgers. He got the decision. He went 7 and gave up 3 hits. Yeah, it's fair to say. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the San Diego Padres on this. But we could be we. But you never know. If anything, we maybe could see the over in this one. No, not the over, but the under. Yeah, it's a good chance. I mean, Noah looks pretty good, right? I don't know, boys. We might have a good game tomorrow. These guys are gonna shoot it out. I would take the under in this game. What do you think, Antonio? Uh huh. They have been. Yes, they have been as of late. Um, I could easily see this one going under too, though. And Cameron's not bad for me looking at him. I was looking at him last week. He's not bad, but yeah, I would watch this, guys. I would take. Let me see. I'll take the Padres on the money line, and let's see, and the under. I might just leave that under out. I'm not. Let's see. No, fuck it. No, that's the wrong one. I took the over. All right. I like the under on this one, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth. Yeah. Um, I would say under on this one. You guys like that? You guys do under? I mean, it's your choice. I would definitely take the Padres on the money line and may go with the under in this game. They should give us 8. They should give us the over under 8.5. I'll really jump on that. I'll really jump on that shit. Give us 6.5. You know they've had a couple of times. See, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Sometimes they've given away a couple of freebies, and I think it was last week, and I'm like, fuck, I'm all over this. And was it that? No, it wasn't that game that I just won, but like last week they gave us a freebie like that. I'm like, I'm taking this. Like one time, I think it was a college football game or either basketball. It was one of them, and they said the game was they had the over under low. Man, I jumped on that shit and I made a lot of money. I took the over. It was I think it was like Memphis and I would say Tulane or somebody like that. And the over under was like it was like was it 40 or 50? It was something low because you know those teams in that conference, Memphis, is that the Metro or something? I don't know. But Memphis and Tulane, or he was Tulane or somebody, they generally score high, and then they put like some no number, and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, you'll see it sometimes, and sometimes Vegas try to psych us out, man. Arizona versus Colorado was what over under was 12 today. That is crazy. Well, and they and aren't they playing in Colorado? Did I take the under in that one? I wonder. Hold on, man. You got me guessing now, and I'm gonna look at that one. Nope, I didn't. I took Colorado on the money line. I don't think I had enough guts because I know where they're playing at, and that ball just takes off like a rocket. He is on fire. Brown is one of the most consistent pitchers in the MLB this year, right? I mean, this dude's he's been Mr. Consistent. And anytime I see him pitching, I'm all over it, right? I call him the Houston Browns. Remember when Altuve first came on? That dude was smacking that ball all over the place. Now, don't get me wrong, he still gets hits, but he ain't on fire like that no more. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. So you like R.J. Richards? Was that J.R. Richards, was it? And Jose Cruz. had a buddy who used to try to hit like Jose Cruz. Hmm. Yeah, I was chicken shit. And you guys right. And the reason it's so high is because them dudes get them dudes playing in Colorado. They give up a lot of hits, man. I mean that ball just takes off, right? Hold on for 1 minute, guys. What we're doing? Uh-huh. Come on, man. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, the Killer Bees. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember them dudes. Bagwell and Bell. Had a squad back there. All right, let's get this shit. I hate this when when I got all these windows up. Come on, man. All right, MLB. Let's get back to this shit. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Padres on the money line and the under. We've got the Mets and the Phillies. I was high on Mick Abel, but I don't know what happened that last game that pissed me off. I don't. What happened with that one? He got the win. I wonder what I did something. Well, maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was another game. But Mike Abel, yeah, I like him. He didn't give up a lot of hits, man. Well, he did against the Cubbies, right? He generally goes 5 innings, right? He gave up 3 hits against Miami. Chicago, he gave up 6 hits. In Toronto, he gave up 3. Uh-huh. In all those games, he gave up 1 except for the one against the Cubbies, and he gave up 3 runs. 3 base on balls. He doesn't walk a lot of people. He don't strike a lot of people out either, but he's one of those guys that can probably get you a solid 5 or solid 6 innings. Um, I definitely would take. Um, I would take Philly in the first. I would take Philly in the first 5. Right, if you want to look at it like that, I would. Um, oh wait. Hey guys, give me the Phillies on the money line. But this can go either way though, really quick. Hold on, give me a couple of minutes, man. I'm gonna look at this even harder. This kid doesn't give up a lot of hits, right? He gave up 25 hits during the month of April, and he only gave up 20 in the month of May, right? Um, give you a solid five, right? All right, we'll look at this. Let's see. Hmm. He give up quite a few runs too, man. But he did okay. So like earlier in the season, he gave up 4 runs, was the most in the month of April, right? And he gave up like 12 runs in the month of. So he gave up 7, a total of 7 in the month of April. Give him a pass on that one. That's just started, and it let's see. And he gave up 12 in the month of May. 10 strikeouts in the month of July or June. I'll take the Phillies on the money line on this one, guys. For some odd reason, I like this kid. Oh no, it's Griffin Canning now. I mean, I get to looking at all these games. I get to thinking. You know what I was thinking about? I was, thought I was looking at Abel. Damn it! All right, hold on. I don't know, man. The way it looks, we might have to go. I might flip that because I thought this was Abel's thing right here. No, this is Canning, and Canning is good, right? Let's see. It does happen, especially when you get old as hell. Let's see. Okay, where? Come on, man. There we go. Mick Abel. Give me the Phillies, man. I mean the Mets on this one. Give me. I'll take the Mets plus the points. Let me double. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll take the Mets. Right? I thought the Mets wasn't going to be favored. No, but it's Philly that's not favored. I'll take the Mets. I'll take the Mets on the money line. You know what? Nah, I'll take them on the money line. I was thinking about doing the spread though. No, let's take the. I'll take the money line on the Mets because Griffin Canning is good, right? I mean, he's no slouch. I thought I was looking at Mick Abel. I'm like, that's why I was so quiet. I'm like, damn man, what is this dude doing? He's possessed. But I'm looking at the wrong guy. I'm like, that's why, idiot, because you was looking at Griffin's stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, I for some odd reason I cannot stay away from the Phillies, and I've been burnt a lot, right? But it's just I think it's Wheeler and them guys. But pound for pound, Philadelphia's got a good pitching staff, though. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. Get that. Let's take the Mets on the money line. Our favorite right here, the Arizona Diamondbacks against the Colorado Rockies. Whoa, Jack. Now what? Look. They've got the Colorado. They've got is 2.5. I see why. Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's a lot of points, man. Can you tell I'm getting suckered in just by the look on my face? That stupid, goofy look and shit. Um, mm, I like that money, man. I like that money. Yes, definitely. And if we're gonna go that way, no guts, no glory. Let's take these Rockies. We could take them plus the points, or we can just be straight up fucking greedy. I love these kind of games right here. These are kind of games that have you stressed out all fucking day. And if you lose, you're fucked for the rest of the day. You won't get it back. So we take, okay, let's take, you said the over. You like the over, right? They have been hitting. They've been hitting real well. When I won that parlay the other day, I picked them. As a matter of fact, who's that they were playing? I faded them the whole series, right? Because I even have them to win the day. Who were they playing? But I faded whoever the team was that they were playing. I faded them the whole damn series. Man, I'll take the Colorado Rockies on the money. I'll take the over, and I'll take the Colorado Rockies on the money line. Holy crap! Oh shit, man! If you take this game right here alone, if you hit it right, if the game goes over and Colorado wins, dude, I didn't even have them on here, and I just had just the regular teams, and it was like because I got 9 on here. I'm not gonna do all 9, but I got some 9 on here. So when I just added that in, it went to like 28, 28. It went 24,000. I think it's worth it if you get another parlay going and put it in there like that. I hit one a while. That was a while back for 38 grand, and technically I got them all right, but I think my son helped me out. I was one of them teams he put on there that I didn't even ask him to put on. He didn't even remember putting it on there, right? And I won. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know, man. It's kind of worth it. It's if you just got your favorite parlay, right, and you just being, conservative. I wouldn't put the over and the money line, but hell, man, it's possible because if they go over 11, which is very possible, playing in Denver where that ball takes off, and like you said, Colorado's been hitting. You take the over. I mean, yeah, you take the over, and you get Colorado to win. Man, you can curse your old lady out and tell her you ain't never coming back. Give me a minute, guys. All right, yeah. So I definitely would take that, even in a separate parlay. I just like it. It just looks good. It looks very attractive, right? But not everything is good that looks attractive. Not everything is good, man. I got fucked over a lot of times doing that shit. All right, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's do Houston and the Angels. Houston and the Angels. Let's see. California Angels, LA Angels. What's the difference? Jose Siriano for the Angels, 4-5, 3 point. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Just get back with us. I might if we win something, I'll probably come on. Last night I came on when I won a ticket and nobody showed up. Maybe just one person, and then somebody told me to go fuck myself, and then I was like, okay, I'm out. No, they didn't say that. They just came on for a hot second and then they took off. So, but yeah, sometimes I do come on, man. But thanks. Hey, like and subscribe if you haven't, man. I really appreciate that. And make sure you come back anytime, man. We need guys like you coming in here, hanging out with us. Okay, so where are we? The Angels and the Angels and the Houston Astros. Yes, sir. We need it. We need everything we can get. All kind of luck. You might be that good luck charm we needed. All right, so let's see. The Astros, Brandon Walter. How many games is this dude? I like Siriano before looking at this thing over here, but let's look at Walter. Walter's 6'2", 200 pounds. He's a big boy. But this guy ain't bad, man. He goes 6 strong innings. And uh, his last 3 games, he only gave up 6. I mean, he didn't give up over 6. So when he played Minnesota, he gave up 6. When he played Cleveland, he gave up 6. When he played Tampa, he gave up 3. So let's go look and see what he's looking for. So I like Sirianni. Nah, I'll take the Angels with this one, man. Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, I'll take Sirianni. Yeah, definitely. And I will take the Angels. Let's see where. Take the Angels on the money line. Will I gamble on that game? No. Um, the Cleveland Guardians versus the Athletics. Luis Ortiz, 3-8, 4.64 ERA, 881 strikeouts. Mitch Spence, he's 2-1, 3.5 ERA, and 47 strikeouts. I like Luis Ortiz. I'll give him the edge, but let's look. Let's. Mhm. Hold on for 1 minute. Hold on 1 second. Be right with you guys. Hmm. You know what? Let's take the A's, man. Let's take the A's in this. It's definitely gonna probably be a one-run game. Because I just came off and just said the Guardians, and I'm glad I looked. I'm willing to say let's take. Hold on. I'll take the A's on the money line, right? Hold on. Yep. Where's my other thing at? Hold on. I'll take the A's plus the points. Is that fair? I'll take the A's plus the points on that one. Now we've got this last one, the Nationals, Jake Irvin, who's one of my favorites, but he hasn't been doing all that swell this year, right? And he's playing Dustin May. Um, I'm gonna take the Dodgers. That's not a hard one to call. I'll take the Dodgers, and you know what? I'll take the spread. I'll take the 2.5, man. I really will, because Irwin hasn't been playing his best this year, right? So, and we're talking about the Dodgers, of course, right? So yeah, give me that, and that's it. And guys, I'm out of here. Gotta make another run, but I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I might come back on tonight, but just stay tuned, like and subscribe, and that way you can keep up what's going on. Good luck, guys. I hope you guys hit. Be blessed.